The reality of economic turmoil in Iraq has surpassed even the most fatalistic of predictions. Last Wednesday saw the president of the Kurdish Regional Government, Misha'an Barzani, raise warnings about the survival of the semi-autonomous region. The economic storm has struck with such force that the quasi-state has officially declared bankruptcy. A conference held by the Kurdish Ministry of Finance last week heard Barzani describe the meltdown as the most obstinate challenge his country faces, one already largely felt by the local population. Nearly half a year has passed, and yet civil servants continue to demand their overdue salaries. The official explanation of the ensuing crisis has centered on the oil industry slump and the influx of thousands of Iraqis displaced from areas under Islamic State control. But others have attributed financial collapse to the failures of the federal Iraqi government, arguing that an independent Kurdistan is the only remedy to these problems. Between the two powers are long-standing disputes over economic reform, especially on the matter of oil exports. Oil sales account for 95% of Iraq's public budget, and 17% of which is set aside for the Kurdish establishment. The weight of these problems, as the Kurdistan and central government agreed to on Sunday, can only be stemmed through joint cooperation. But little else has been made public on what form cooperation would take and whether it would encourage or dampen Kurdish aspirations for economic and political independence. Iraqi Sunni politician Misha'an al-Juburi has done it again, stunned public audiences with some revelatory remarks in a recent TV interview.
من يدير الفساد؟ ها؟ من يدير الفساد؟
كلنا. كل واحد بينا عنده دور بالفساد.
كلكم؟
شو يعني؟
شلون؟
كنا هسه احنا بلجنة النزاهة نفتح ملفات يجون ينطونا رشوة نسكرها مثلا.
Live on national television, Misha'an's scathing remarks on corruption were not simply an attack on the Iraqi state, but an attack on anyone active in the theft of public wealth, including himself.
أما فاسد ومستفاد، وأما قبلان بالامتيازات اللي ياخذهن. وهذا شغل.
سلطة حلوة؟
جدا. سيارة مصفحة ومرافقة ويجي على الحاجز ويقول للنائب.
إذا أنتم سبب دمار البلد.
طبعا. كل الطبقة السياسية سبب دمار البلد. إذا أكو واحد جوعان بالشارع، وإذا أكو طفل ينام بلي أكل، وإذا أكو عراقي يموت بلي دواء، السبب هي الطبقة السياسية المتواجدة في المنطقة الخضراء. والطبقة السياسية التي تدير المحافظات، مو بس بالخضراء. جميعنا نتحمل المسؤولية.
Services have reached an embarrassing low at a time when the cash-strapped government struggles to pay wages. In spite of the Prime Minister's consistent promises of reform, the problem of corruption continues to run rampant and unchecked. The Sunni representative also spoke critically about Iraq's legal infrastructure, stating that court judges themselves are implicated in allegations of corruption and misuse of office.
القاضي هم ينخطف والقاضي هم يطاح به ورئيس مجلس القضاء يصوتون عليه ويطردوه إذا قرر أن يفتح ملفات الفساد.
This latest public performance highlights both the scale of the problem and the impunity afforded to Iraq's political classes that have and still engage in a wide variety of corruption practices, from extortion to bribes. While Misha'an agrees that he is among the corrupt officials that he criticises, he was careful not to name any names. Allegations of this sort haven't exactly been kept secret since 2003 in the aftermath of America's occupation, but public figures are showing greater willingness to speak out, irrespective of their own corrupt behaviour.